So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this was a game that ShootAndScoot sent me in his T30, the American Tier 9 tank destroyer. Looks like a tank, but it's actually a tank destroyer. It's a big ass gun, big solid turret, pretty poor hull armor. A bit like any of the American heavy tanks, to be honest. He's platooned up with DG69, who's in the Jag Tiger, the Tier 9 German TD, and with Black Wolf, who's in the Conqueror, the Tier 9 British TD. So they're on Siegfried Line. It is an assault game, and they're defending. So this is just bliss when you're in a TD, especially when there is only one artillery on each side. Have you noticed how artillery's dropped off? You don't get half as much artillery as you did when this patch first came in. Seems like people are not playing artillery. Maybe that was what Wargaming wanted all along. So Shoot's come out to the right hand flank, as has DG. DG setting up on the corner there, providing some long range fire. The Jag Tiger is fantastic at that. It's very rapid rate of fire for a big gun, and pretty good accuracy. So Shoot's going a bit more aggressive. He's coming round to the flanks. Not something you hear very often, Shoot being aggressive, but he is at the moment. Has he got a shot on that T50 over there? He's trying to get a little angle so he can get some shots on those boys as they come up into the city. There's a CDC. Oh, it's briefly had a. Thank you very much. Well, that was a pretty unimpressive amount of damage, 6, but he takes the gun out of the game, and that's what you have to do. Wasn't I was going to say wasn't spotted, but he is now, and he's getting down into a hold down position, bounces that shot from a 1390, and now he's in a lovely situation. Well, apart from drowning, he's in the edge of the in a nice hold down situation. Oh dear, Black Wolf got taken down by a borsig, which is very unfortunate. So Shoots here. He's got company. He's got Super Pershing, who seems to want to touch bottom. So the T30 has a very powerful gun, something like 700 average damage, but it's not the most accurate in the land. Oh, police are coming to get me. So he's pushing forward. He's trying to get, if he can get up on this flank, up on these hills here on the side, it can get some really nice shots across at the enemy tanks that are trying to push up. There's another enemy T30 there, and he's got him in his sights, but there's a bigger target. Oh, look at that, 729 damage into the side of that type, and he was not spotted doing it, and the RT has also tracked him and stunned him, so should get another shot before he disappears. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's so annoying. And there you go, the inaccuracy at its best. Even a haircut shot on that AMX would have killed it, having 4 health like that. Super Pershing's having a go. Loaded back in on him, and he's missed again. 2 shots, missed. Still not spotted though. And the Super Pershing takes him out. Uh-oh, now you got the attention of a Type 4 Heavy, and that is a bit of a brute of a tank. That shell dropped like a stone, but it did get spotted that time. 3 post 4 overall on the match. So very, very tight. Shoot hasn't done a huge amount. He's only well, he's got 1 kill, but he hasn't done any real damage. Only 735. That's just a normal dice roll with the gun that this tank has. But you got to be patient when you're a TD. You've got to be patient. Like when the target you're looking at disappears right in plain sight. Well, I suppose, to be fair, it's behind some bushes there. T49 is trying to poke, but he's got no gun depression, so there's really nothing much to worry about for Shoot here. The enemy team is largely TDs now. If they can remove this... Oh, that was a wild shot. If they can remove this Type 4 heavy, the enemy team is largely TDs. Oh, it's such a shame he had... Oh no, he's been tracked again. Right, come on, clean him up. Clean him up. There we go. Got him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that dangerous Tier 9 Japanese super obese Type 4 heavy has died, so that makes things a lot clearer. So he's reloaded. 17.7 second reload on this crew for this tank. So you've got to really make every shot count in a tight game, and it is tight. It's 5 plays 6. However, the advantage is with Shoot's team because the enemy have to assault. They have to capture this base within 10 minutes. Otherwise it's a loss. Or they have to kill all of Shoot's team. So them sitting back isn't going to do them any good at all. However, their problem is that they've only got 2 mediums and 1 artillery. Everything else is TDs. TD players and TD tanks are really designed to sit back and snipe. They're not really designed to go balls deep. Now the Ferdinands probably can, because they've got some armour, but it's tough for the Scorpion Gs. Pair of them, and the boomstick likewise very tough for him to assault. You do see people do it. Oh, here we go. We've got customers. Here come the Ferdies. First one takes him down with a beautiful shot. And what? I was going to say wasn't spotted, but he is spotted. Because of the Scorpion G. But luckily, he's got a dead colleague there. Scorpion's gone round trying to get some flanks, and he takes him down. So that's genius shot, brilliant. Thinking about going for the Ferdinand, but the Ferdinand should have pushed him. That would have been a far better option. Taking RT5 has also been hit by the enemy T30 and also the T49. Oh, come on, reload, reload, reload. Nice shot. Kaboom. He's down to 170 health. He can't afford to take much more damage. But we're still winning. It is 9 plays 6. Shoots down to not much health now. But he's done 2,500 damage. So he's pulled back to try and avoid the being spotted anymore, and he's moving back around again. Okay, then the T44, who was a right annoyance, was spotting Shoot from distance and also from proxy spotting, has pulled away. It's died rather, so that's good. I don't know whether he uses coated optics on this tank, but the view range is reasonable. It's American after all. So we're less than 2 minutes to go on the match. Oh, the pilot's been spotted. Looks like all the enemy tanks are on the other flank. Hello, Mr. Tortoise. Oh, it was a looping shell, but boy, was that successful. So just an RT and the pilot left. Don't know whether he'll get another shot into the pilot. No, DG gets him. And so it's off to the races to see who can catch the Lorraine artillery. T30 is not particularly mobile tank. But the team's done enough. They've won the game. Enemy have got less than 2 minutes, well, less than 1 minute now, to either wipe out all their team or cap out, and that ain't going to happen. There's the RT running like a biatch. What a shot that was. Whoa, this gun is really inaccurate. Well, it's for me. Good shot, really nice. So that got Shoot his first mark of excellence on the T30. It was also an ace tanker. He got Spotter, Hand of God, Fire for Effect, and of course Top Gun. Finished up, unsurprisingly, top of the team, 3,252 damage, 6 kills, 1,273 base XP. Fired 12 shots, hit with 8, penned with 8. He took 7 hits himself, 3 of which bounced and 1 was splash. So yeah, 3,327 assistance damage is pretty good result, really. 26,800 credits after cost, 25,800 profit, and 2,107 experience, base experience. So really nice game, played it beautifully, yeah, didn't really need any luck. He just played it well, and the team came out and did their job. So GG. But I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, this is GamerDom signing out. Try not to take it too seriously. Just enjoy your games. It is just a game, and you're only playing with pixels after all. See you again soon.